final example of best practice comes from Kaupo Reede, who is going to tell us about how you generate creative communities between science and industry.
So, dear Academia, dear guests, I'm very happy to be here and share some thoughts about converting science into advice. We are talk today a lot about policy, but I think that you agree with me that policy is only tool, that tool to achieve some certain targets, and therefore we need to think how to convert science into advice in these targets. And therefore I would explain some situation in Estonia and some maybe good example in Estonia to understand this. We are at the moment facing with very big challenge to rise value added in Estonia from 75% to average European Union. What does it mean? If you look service sector, it's quite near to this average number. But in industry side, it's only 57% from average. It means that if we want to get this target, we need to do something in the industry. And therefore, I would explain you one good example how to convert sciences into advice with industry. And we have certain measure. It's called Competency Centers of Technologies. They are private centers created by enterprises and by universities. So it means that order for projects are coming from enterprises. And there need to be a real result. And so while I have only 5 minutes left, but I take this challenge, because I think that if I can't say my idea through 5 minutes, even I can't say in 15 minutes also. That yes, we are in process. We started in 2004. And through this period, we are invested in this program more than 170 million euros. It's one of our biggest measures in entrepreneurship development. We have 6 of these technology competence centers. In this time, we had 8 of them, but we lost 2 of them. But I think it's remarkable if you look this last figure on the top, then 170 enterprises are involved in this with these centers. Maybe it's just ordinary numbers, don't tell you something very much, but maybe if I tell you next number that only 230 companies are making R&D investments in Estonia by statistics. It means that most of them are binded with this program. It means that this is very useful for them, and they can use science to advise, to solve this problem, how to create or how to raise value added in own companies. Of course, there is some products, some developments on the market, and we achieve different targets in this program. But if you think that we are happy about these products and technologies, you are quite right, quite right. But mostly we are happy about these most than 300 PhD and masters from these centers. Why? Because these more than 300 young people, they have habit to communicate with industries, to understand what our business needs and how they can convert science to the advice. And I think that it is most important from this program. And through this, it's only one example. Through these centers, we can achieve targets to raise value added in Estonia, because 170 companies who are making R&D investments are binded in this program. But I think that it's remarkable and most happy, how I said, most happy we are about this, that we have more than 300 young PhDs and masters who can understand needs of enterprises, companies. So, but shortly, some next steps also what we are making in Estonia, that our today's chairmen don't allow to speak about money, but I take the challenge that, of course, one of our targets is to achieve 1% from GDP financing from public side and 2% from private side. And we have at the moment recommendation about task force for higher education and research development, and also from Prime Minister Science Board, that we need to merge R&D strategy with entrepreneurship strategy. We are at the moment on the way, but I think that if we want to achieve these 3%, then we need to focus more how to convert science into the advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.